This year has been a roller coaster with lots of ups and downs.
I was going to say a year of transition. If anything.
Yes, definitely a year of transition. I mean, even like 815, what we've had, I don't know, it's been crazy deals and going and going. I mean, from real estate to real life, it's been a hectic year.
Here's my thing, and this has been real estate for me the past 2 or 3 years. I feel like, you have a great month followed by 2 shitty months, and then you have a good month.
Yeah.
And then you have an okay month, but it's not consistently great months like we saw in the past. So that's kind of what my year in review is. But, that's as far as sales go. But as far as like you said, it's been a transition. Building our team, figuring out who's going to be a good fit for our team, who's not going to be a good fit for our team.
Yeah, assistants and, just trying to figure out the fit there. And then up and down as far as months go as well. Just a great month and then 2 average months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then a nothing month, which in my history of real estate, very rarely have I ever had a dry month.
Yeah.
So it's always been consistent. So for this year, I've had a dry month. So I'm like, I had to think back to the last time that's happened. And that's just because of inconsistencies in the market, I feel like.
It is definitely.
Yeah, and I feel like you can only have like so many buyers because you have to be ready for those buyers right then and there. So do you have a buyer that looks at a house in 10 minutes or 30 minutes? I mean, because then you can only work with so many people.
The agents that survived this market are the ones that'll be here in 10 years.
Yeah.
The ones that could not survive, I feel like have transitioned out to other jobs and stuff,
well,
unfortunately.
And I feel like we talk so much about building on those months. Like even when we're busy, it's very important to be business building activities
consistent.
Or using business building tools because you don't want to close a bunch of deals and not have anything in the pipeline. And if other agents listen or, I think that they could resonate with what I'm saying because that is the case. Busy month and then nothing.
I think it might be good for people just to know that even though we're essentially in the top producing agents, we are still having the same inconsistencies. And the best way to overcome it, consistency with your marketing and your lead generation. And so even in our level, we're still seeing those fluctuations.
Oh, yeah.
For me, one of the wins this year has been selling. Chrissy and I started just marketing last year, and it started going well. So I decided to kind of shift a little bit of my attention to selling, and I think that's been a win for me.
I did so much this year, guys.
Yes, you actually have.
I mean, I think if the 2 this month close, it'll be 50 deals this year. And then I bought Dairy Depot, and that was my first commercial building. But then I'm running Dairy Depot. I sold 3 of my first rentals that I ever had, so that was huge.
Yeah, what a year.
Doing parties with you guys, getting started in 815, and I feel like we really went pretty strong. So, starting this podcast. I mean, there's just so many firsts this year that are okay, we're doing this, and we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, I think numbers wise, I'm going to end up, more than at a higher volume than what I anticipated. So I think that's good. Honestly, a big win is figuring out our team. That's was a big goal and figuring out how we're going to do this. And I think that's all come together pretty well. So that's been a big win. Like I said, just beating last year's numbers. I think that's the case, but we'll see what happens, on these this last closing that I'm supposed to have. So that will really help. So I think those are all big wins and just, finding balance.
I don't know. I got 2 teenagers, a little one, and just, I don't know what I'm doing.
We do it all.
I live day by day and just get it all done.
We do. We're momming and we're managing. I was going to say, I think we've really done a good job this year with the fluctuations, with actually being more consistent with our marketing.
I feel like I always try to, be 100% on top of that. Do I fall short sometimes? I think everybody does. I'm only human, but my clients are my number one focus. And as far as, communication is my number one focus.
I know how hard you work. I bet you're being hard on yourself because you're probably showing up way more than most. Just going to say, you're on top of it usually, as far as showing up for clients, I think it's been a better year because, again, we have our assistant now and, she can take care of some of that day-to-day background operation stuff. So I think it's been better.
I feel like they're getting extra communication because, our assistant, Kristina, she's great. Yeah, she handles all that. She'll send out emails to them. She'll keep them in the loop. If if we need anything, she'll reach out to them too. So I feel like they're getting extra communication. So now that we have somebody consistent in that position, I do agree. That's a very good point. So.
And I'll add, with Jessica, I mean, some of the things she creates sends out automatically. I'm just like, okay, I can keep going. She's wonderful. And I don't know what I would do if I didn't have her in the background because there's just no way to keep the volume up without having somebody good and that you trust and that's going to get out information that's needed to your clients. Like today, she sent out it's a automatic email, so a client calls me and she was like, hey, I set up all the utilities for this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay. She goes, yeah, I got the email. Was there anything I'm missing? And I'm just like, oh, Jessica, you're great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll be like, just be on the computer going. Like I put together like 5 deals last week. And I just on the computer just going. And then I actually had to like take a step back and I sent something like to another agent before it was like completed by the other agent or whatever. And I had to text her and like, oh, sorry, overstepping. This is your job. Thank you.
Yeah.
We need that support, that back-end support to keep the volume up that we're doing. I think that's very important, especially if we're going to try to maintain our volume or increase our volume. I know that's a big goal of mine for the next year, but I do feel like we feed off of each other. So I'm competitive.
Did you guys see my post the other day that I shared with you on Messenger? I
No,
was like,
I didn't see it.
okay, you gotta look at it, okay? But it talks about, like finding that person that helps you through and like helped you through 2025. And I'm like, I appreciate our friendship that we have. The relationship we've built, like you guys call, check in on me. I'm there for you. You listen to me. Like without that backbone and having somebody to call.
You do that for us too.
Yeah.
So
if I didn't have you guys to call on, just to complain.
I was going to say, sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, is she calling to complain and just like vent? Or is she calling to like have me fix something?
Yeah.
Like, what should I do here?
Like, if you don't answer the phone, I'll find a way to fix it, even if that's what I was calling for. But you're just always there, both of you.
I appreciate you girls.
Yeah, I do too. I appreciate you listening to me rant this morning.
Oh my God.
So it's a Monday.
We have all had our
It's a
moments.
Monday.
We've all had our moments this year where we're calling and just venting to each other.
Yep.
That's maybe a girl thing though, right?
Well, I think that we have to do that. We got to blow off some steam and let
this
that
keep going.
This is a
show
high
us for our
stress job
clients.
sometimes, so it's nice to have that.
Everything is stressful, especially during the holiday season, and I definitely find myself losing my shit way more often than I want to. So.
It happens. It's okay.
Edit. You guys, I'm struggling with my personal goals right now because I haven't written them out because I'm like, what is the thing I want to focus on this year? Because there's so many that I'm like, do I want to focus on this? Do I want to focus on this? And part of me feels like I'm doing everything right now so well that I don't know that I just want to ride that again. Do you know what I mean? I just want to do that again and see how.
Well, you want to pick up a property.
I do. That's it. But is it residential? Is it commercial? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to figure out exactly.
There's so many things. It's like, what do you hone in on? I haven't even thought about what I really, anything outside of business goals. So, because I'm so,
business driven,
business oriented that I'm just focusing on that. Like, what can I do?
Well, buying a property would be
I really do want to.
Well, I think that's personal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I do really want to be able to find more consistency and more balance. I always want to be one of those people who wakes up early because I do feel like if you wake up early, you get more stuff done. That is a fact. Like I want to be up and moving. I want to get my, exercise in. I feel like I need to have a coming to Jesus with myself that I am not that person or just try to start developing like better habits, so what is like the one thing that we really want to do? I feel like if we figure that we can conquer it, but if we're trying to scatter our energies,
Yes.
that might not work out so well. I feel like I'm a half-asser. I call myself the half-asser. I feel like I
not even close.
half-ass real estate. I half-ass home life.
Oh
I
my gosh,
half-ass
no, you don't.
mommy.
Not even close.
Yes, I feel like
is
the
the most-
half-asser.
You're the most driven
I think it's
person I
because you're
know.
Aries and you procrastinate till last minute to get whatever you need done.
That
Because
is
that's
true.
what I do.
I am a procrastinator, But yeah, I do feel like I'm like, oh God, I just feel like I'm getting through it. But I feel like, and I'm sure
That
what
is not what it looks like from the outside.
I feel like we should be able to talk about things like that because I feel like in real life people can resonate with that, especially people who are successful. I feel like I should win first place for the half-asser award. That's me.
No, I am a big procrastinator. I can't lie. I'll have 50 things that I need to do. And sometimes once it gets overwhelming, sometimes I'll put it on a task on my phone, computer to pop up somewhere. And it'll be like, this kid's got practice. And like, I need to get the dishes done. I mean, I have to sometimes put this on my task list to get up and just go do it. Because I'll sit there and work and try to find clients or make money all day. Like, oh, wait, I have homework to do with the kids. I have dishes to do, like laundry to fold, and kids' rooms to make sure they go cleaned, or clean up before the cleaner comes. Like, there's so much stuff. There's definitely not enough hours
That's what
in a
I
day.
need to do today. Yeah. You know what I feel like when we sit down and do things like this, I feel like it's important not to be so, uptight and professional. Like we're real life people, experiencing real life problems, and real life
it's not all just
balance.
money and
It's not just all, these are, it's not rainbows and butterflies. Oh, I'm, a top producing agent and blah, blah, blah. Like there's so many things that, that are made up of us besides that. And I think that there's a lot of professional people and women in different various industries that can relate with how we feel. You know what I mean? Like, I do feel this way. And I don't know. I just want to find better balance. If I could say I have one thing, for next year, it would be finding some better balance. And I think that would mean changing some habits that,
I'd love
I've
to get up in the
acquired.
morning and go work out or something, but I can't lie. I get up and it's like 15, 20 minutes. I sit there on my phone, do nothing once in a while.
And that's okay.
Like,
That's
I'll
how you
scroll through
start
the
your day. But then
social media
go
every day.
Yeah, then go get on the treadmill or, I feel like I need to work out more. That's part of my balance problem because I can go work out some of my frustrations. So
Working out is my mental health.
Yeah.
I swear helps me so much just to go and do it.
me too. So
that
I'm
energy
picking up
out,
extra
start up.
days with Amber, my trainer. So I'm trying to really, make that something. But yeah, work-life
And Chris
balance.
and the boys have started like going to the gym and working out. So like,
Yeah.
I need to not say no next time.
Yeah.
What excites me about next year is I totally like need to get on it on like not only like working out, but like I want to buy a couple properties. Like I need to get that more focused, but I am really driven and I want to do some type of event once a month. Like I want to get in front of the community once a month. I don't care if it's like something similar, like standing out like with the Girl Scout cookies in front of Walmart, and maybe I'll sit with them and hand out a business card or something.
Yeah.
But like, what excites me is like when we did our goals at the office, I'm like, okay, I need to contact 4 people a day, new people. How am I going to do that? I don't want to just cold call. I want something more. That's
Just
what I'm excited
figuring
to actually
out how
do.
to implement that and just being consistent with it, and and you'll hit your goal and you'll look back and you'll be like, oh, okay, you don't even realize you're doing it until you do it.
Yeah,
So
we got to make habits, new habits.
Yep.
New good habits.
Exactly. Eating healthier, just building, I try to eat healthy consistently, but I think that, finding that good nutritional balance too, so you're feeling good, you want to work out.
I think I need
and it
more
all
like
ties
crock pot
together.
meals. Just throw in and then we don't go eat out.
Yeah.
There you go. My first goal for next year. I'm going to learn some crock pot recipes.
There you go. There's lots of them out there.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot to be excited for. Like I said, I just want to continue doing what we're doing. I love what we're doing with the team. I think it's really going well. I think we finally got our systems in place. I think we have the staff in place. I think it's just a year to absolutely rock it. I think the market's going to do better in the sense that it's going to be more stable than we've seen. And, I think it's going to be less up and down. I think it's just go. Last year, we were literally setting up our logo.
Yeah.
Chandra was coming over. You know what I mean? We were talking to Chandra, come bring her over, and look how far we've come in 1 year.
Yeah, I feel like last year was a building year, and we still did very well. But I think this
Very
year,
well.
especially if we stay focused on building on even in those busy months, that we're going to consistently. But I feel like we're getting that down. So I think it's just getting creative, doing, with our business and doing things other people are not doing too. And we'll talk about that. More
with some
and
stuff.
come up with some creative
Because you want to do
things.
pop buys, and
I
you
love
want
to do pop
monthly.
buys. Yeah.
You want to do monthly events. So.
Yeah, we've been talking about this monthly thing. I've been on it. I've been talking about it for almost a year, and we did a couple.
Yeah,
And
but
that's like when people get out and get to see us, in the public. I think that's important.
Social media is one of my really big goals. I stay consistent with mailers. I stay consistent with, I have spend money on Zillow. Lots of money on Zillow. So I feel like this is the one thing that I could really build on is social media and, being in front of being, even though maybe people are, not getting 100 million views or likes a day, but you're staying in front of people. They know what you do. They're going to think of you when they think of real estate, if they need services. So social media is one of my big goals for this year, I would say too.
Hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa for the win.
Yeah. Real. I have 2 real trees.
Oh, I never had a real tree. I want one so bad. I have an artificial one.
Artificial tree all day. I never go back.
Oh my God, every day. And
All month.
I have it on my
Christmas
TV.
shows. Yeah.
I have every night I watch a new
shows.
movie.
Yep. Love, love, love the Christmas cheer.
Yeah. The Grinch.
Home Alone.
That's okay.
Yeah, Home Alone, definitely.
Which
love the
Grinch,
Grinch.
though? Which Grinch?
The real one.
Yeah, I agree. The movie.
Yeah.
Gift bags.
Wrapping gifts.
Wrapping.
We do wrap them, but I do throw some in gift bags. And if I could, I would throw all of them in gift bags, but I feel really bad about that. So I am definitely would prefer to throw everything in gift bags, but I do
just
wrap.
throw it all in a gift bag. Can we do that?
We could do whatever we want. Because after it's unwrapped, they do not even know.
They
don't care.
Don't remember. Yeah.
No.
Ugly Christmas sweaters.
I don't know. If I could just lounge in pajamas, that's pretty awesome.
Matching pajamas for sure every year. And this year I did personal. I ordered, I couldn't say I personalized them, but there were a variety of shirts that said most likely to, for example,
that's
drink
awesome.
Santa's beer. That's Eric's shirt.
Yeah.
Most likely to start the Christmas shenanigans. That's Scarlett. So this year I ordered shirts like that. And then the boys got green and black buffalo plaid, and us girls got red and black buffalo plaid. And I like to take a picture. The dogs have Christmas collars. I'm ridiculous, but
I have never
definitely
done
Christmas
matching
PJs.
I've never done matching PJs.
Do
Never
it.
done them either, but I don't know. I'd rather be in BJ's.
I get out the selfie stick and I try to take the most ridiculous pictures in front of my fireplace. So yeah, everybody hates me and I don't care. So
All right, I'll do it too then.
yeah, okay.
I'll do matching pajamas. I've never
Okay,
done
yeah.
that.
How are we
It's
going to
fun.
get that in time?
Christmas is more than a week away.
No
So,
pressure. You do
yeah.
not have to. No pressure.
Okay.
No pressure.
You do have to. Lots of pressure.
She says we don't have to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to
She
do.
functions better under pressure. I know
is
this.
kinda true.
Yeah.
New Year's party.
New Year's party.
Okay, so I prefer to stay home, but I often don't. So this year we have a place in the Dells for New Year's.
Yes.
Yes,
So
we're all staying
it'll be
together,
fun.
Our
Yeah.
families.
I think I have both. Can we say that? Can we have both
Oh, yeah.
Both goals?
Oh, thought we were going to go into them. I was like thinking about what I was going to say. I'm like, you want to know
Both.
all that? Both.
Do you guys ever like stick to your New Year's resolutions?
I think mine, well, yeah. I don't know.
Mine are always the same as everybody's, right? Eat healthy, get back in shape. I feel like, they're the same old. So
One day I'll go to the gym with you guys.
January 2nd. January 2nd, you're coming to the gym.
Everybody goes.
Yeah, I know.
That's when everybody goes. You see an overload at the gym January 1st.
Do you?
By February 1st, it tapers off.
Okay, so maybe my New Year's resolution will
'Cause
be
it's-
in February 1st.
Yeah, we know all the degenerates that have slacked on their New Year's goals because by February 1st,
They're gone.
the gym is not, the parking lot is not nearly as packed.
Yeah.
So I don't feel as bad when I don't fulfill my New Year's resolutions.
I'm trying to think if I've ever had a New Year's resolution that isn't eat healthy, get back in shape. That's always been it. You know what I mean? Because it's like that time of year where you want to be like,
It's the beginning of a new year, fresh start,
fresh
new
start.
year, new me.
yeah. Both.
Vision board for sure. I mean, I don't. Sometimes I write my goals down, and I probably should, but I have my vision board on my phone.
Me too.
So I'm a very big vision board person.
I don't know if I do either, guys.
Oh, well, you got to start.
Yeah.
Well, you had me
What?
write down my goals this year. I did it.
There's lots of years I didn't either, but sometimes seeing is believing. So
I have both. I have the pictures and then the words, so I have both on there, and
Yeah.
it's on my phone, and I
I
look
think I
at
just
it.
have an
I
idea.
put
and go
phrases
for it.
on my vision board.
Right.
So I do put written goals that I want to achieve written out on my vision board.
I am a little impulsive. So
Very
like,
impulsive. I'm a risk taker. I'm very impulsive, but sometimes it's worked out for me most of the time, but sometimes it doesn't. But it's worked out for me a lot. So I just continue down that road. I wouldn't have what I have if I didn't take risks, if I wasn't impulsive. I just said, I'm going to do this, and I do it.
Yep.
So the vision board's great, but a lot of it is your thoughts are very real. So manifesting, all day, every day, thinking about what it is you really, really want.
I think
And I think
everyone
that
should,
brings things into fruition.
get up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say you're gonna go be great. Do something. Like manifest whatever is going to come to you. Like whatever you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
You can get up and look at yourself in the mirror. It'll happen.
Last minute panic.
I'm totally a mix of both because I get like a majority done Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then the rest of it I'm like, like I have not wrapped anything yet. I have not made sure I have
No,
an
me
even number
neither.
of gifts yet.
Yeah.
I'm both. I
Yeah.
buy stuff all year long if I see it for somebody.
You hold on to it?
I do. I'm like, oh,
Get
so and so
some
will love
from
this.
We
and I put it in the
started
drawer.
buying some stuff. I can't say it's super last minute, but because with, online purchasing, it's made life a lot more convenient and easier to be able to, you don't have to run to the store and get things anymore at the last minute. So you're not, but there, I feel like there's some stuff that we still haven't ordered that needs to be done. And Christmas is literally right around the corner.
Yeah.
So I'd say I'm a good mix. I'm a mix of both, but like if I had to be honest, I'd be like, okay, what does last minute mean? Like right after Thanksgiving or like a week before Christmas?
No,
It's like
now.
mail shopping. Like last minute is like
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. Like, what would you like for Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
So Jeremiah was like probably 5, and I was working at Applebee's, and Toys R Us was still open. And he had told me before I went to work that day, and this is like, I think it was Christmas Eve, maybe the day before. And he told me he wanted a fire truck, and I have a fire truck. And I had to get off work at Applebee's and go find a fire truck at Toys R Us.
Yep, that's
at
what we
like
do.
midnight, 1 o'clock
I
in the
remember
morning.
scrambling and fighting for things like, oh, I got to get that before somebody else does, when the kids wanted things. I do miss those days.
Here's to 2026.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We should have some
Oh,
wine.
ready?
Some wine.
Waters. Cheers.
We're gonna do that again in the Dells.
Yes.